Shit, dog. Hey guys, what's up? It's Player 90 here. We're back. That was me stretching. We're back here for the NR2004 Whole Food Series, the 2005 season, race number 22 of 24 on the season, and most importantly, race number 8 of the chase. Now, this is going to be a big one because today is the Lowe's 300 at California Speedway, and this is probably going to be the last talent-based race in the season. And for many drivers, the last chance they have to try to move up in points big time. Here are the regular season point standings entering race number 22. As you can see, Donald Wilson, even with his penalty, is pretty much beating the crap out of everybody in regular season points. Kyle Revinson would sit third. Benjamin Harris would be fourth. And these guys have really good stats. And look at these. All the winners are at the top. The lowest winners, 14th in points, had this been regular season standings. And as you see, you can keep going down. The big guy, I think, is Michael Ogson. Nobody expected him. What is that spot? Because Michael Young is the highest non-chaser right now, 11th. And then looks like 12th is Avery, 13th is Ogson, 14th Reveler, 15th is Erickson. And yeah, then it goes down. Minsky has 3 top 5s and 5 top 10s and is sitting 31st in point. Reese Turner has 4 top 5s and 7 top 10s and is 27th. Whoa, okay. Yeah. That's crazy. Anyway, but here's the chase. The chase standings is what everyone remembers and is what... This is going to be a big one. So I checked, since 36 cars on the roster never given race this season pretty much, I wanted to see what's the furthest you can be back to be within a race. So I did the math, and to be within a race is 130 points. So only the top 5 drivers here are within a race. Nigel Carson got a big boost by getting his first career win last time at Atlanta, which could help him get into the fight if he finishes good today. Don Wilson, even without his penalty, he still would be what is 5th in the standings. So he hasn't been having that great of a chase, and that penalty just making it worse. But he needs to get within 130 if he wants to be within a race. Bill Quinn is the only one within 2 races, and then everyone else is pretty dead, which is unfortunate, but hey, it is what it is. So right now, Damian Porter has the points lead by just 12 over Jack Sloan. Benjamin Harris sits third, 24 back. Winless Kyle Revingston sitting fourth, 48 points back. Nigel Carson fifth, 104 back, are within a race. And this is a big race for Don Wilson because Don Wilson's really good on intermediates, and this is going to be the last intermediate on the schedule. Like, he did really good at Atlanta last race, until that Damian Porter, Edgar Minsky fiasco thing messed up everybody there in the pit cycle. Still got a top 5, but hey, who knows how many more points he could have gotten. This is probably the last chance he can have another dominant performance to try to get back into this fight. So this race is going to be extremely important for Carson Motorsports. These other top 4, it's going to be tight. So let's see what happens there. Of course, these guys are here to play spoiler as well as everyone in the regular season points. So let's do it. Let's go to Fontana. I'm sorry that took so long, but I had to talk. The Lowe's 300. 38 laps. That is not the right roster. All right, here we go. Last time we came to this track at all, we went the ShopRite Series early on in the season for the Scholastic 500, and that race went caution-free. So could go caution-free again. The pole is going to go to Benjamin Harris. Oh, this is huge. Look at this. Benjamin Harris qualifying in first. Kyle Revingston third. Points leader Damian Porter is going to be fifth. Sloan 10th. Where's Wilson? What is Wilson doing down in 27th? Oh, gosh. Oh, that's going to be an uphill battle. Where's Nigel's 12th. Okay. Talk about Logan Reveler having a good run, qualifying in second. But hey, it matters where you finish, not where you start. All right, happy hour. Let's see who's got the fastest car. Logan Reveler. Watch out for that 11 car, man. He's been kind of quietly putting up after having not that great of a season. He's one of the highest non-chasers, so just watch out for that 11 car. So yeah, watch out for that. And look, Wilson's fourth there, so you got to watch out for him. All right, Benjamin Harris. This is gonna be huge if he could hold this lead for a while at least. Try to get some bonus points that could definitely help him close in on the points lead. With look at this, we have third, fourth, and first in points on the inside lane, and second in point. The top four in points are all inside the top 10, and fifth place is right there behind 10th and 12th. All right, so 10th place in 12th. As the green flag comes out for number 10, Benjamin Harris leads us to the green flag in the Lowe's 300. The defending winner of this race retired, and Carl Benson winning this race last year, so that's why we will not see a two-time winner in this race. Oh, Porter got loose there in the corner. He's going to get forced in the middle of a three-wide battle with Bill Quinn on the bottom. Bill Quinn is in the chase. He's sitting 244 points back entering this race. He has like probably the biggest long shot you could ever imagine. Oh, they're all checking up. Oh, Jordan Barrett going to the inside of Quinn. Nearly got into him. That's going to allow him and Derek Stables to go by as the top three are already working on running away from the field. Benjamin Harris leading lap number 1 to get some bonus points. Kyle Revison trying to go on the outside. Donald Wilson already making some quick work of the field. He's going to make it 4 wide here. Oh, there goes Reese Turner into the wall. Around he goes. There's no caution apparently. Jack Sloan nearly got caught up in his teammate's mess, but that's not going to be a caution. See, look, just barely of a little squeeze Michael Young into the 44. Good job by the 4 car in avoiding his teammate. That could have been disastrous. Now, they did spread out a little bit, but they could definitely reel them back in, so. And look at that. Donald Wilson qualifying in 27th. He's already up to 7th place in 2 laps. Wow. Harris holding the lead, but here comes Revler. Logan Revler going to send it in deep to try to take the lead. And Derek Stables entering this chat room as well to try to spoil the party. We got Carson Motorsports running 4th and 5th. Sorry, 5th and 6th on Almond Turner and Donald Wilson. Yeah, Damian Porter struggling in the middle lane. Got this little pack here behind. And Nigel Carson struggling heavily. He's pretty much outside the top 20. Jack Sloan has a chance to definitely come back. And here comes Wilson, going to go to the inside of his teammate Almond Turner, make it 3 wide for 3rd. He's going to send it in deep. Oh, Turner got a little. He couldn't get it going there in the middle of the corner. Still going to get in the middle as Derek Stables goes to his inside. Logan Revler continues to lead, looking for his first win in quite a long time. Won race number 3 in series history at Rockingham last year. Finished 4th in the championship standings. And hasn't had that great of a season. He was really low at one point, but has done really good to put himself back inside the top 15. As you see Reese Turner here coming into pit road. See if they can salvage what was left of the car. Yeah, they're going to try to repair the car. And look at Jack Sloan already trying to move up. Ooh, Quinn almost got into Minsky right there. Yeah, Damian Porter hovering just outside the top 10. Going to go in front of Chaser Devin Smith right there. Good swipe. And here comes Revingston. Going to go for the lead in turns 3 and 4. He wants those bonus points. He hasn't really been gaining a lot of points on Porter, but now he's going to get bonus points. He really wants to gain points on Porter. Like, he was really close to him originally, but he kept losing points. Even though he's just 48 out of the lead, he was, like, within 20 to Porter, even if he wasn't in the points lead at one point. As Donald Wilson went to his inside and now is taking the lead. Jack Sloan moving up there. He sees Porter. He's pushing Devin Smith. Smith gets out the way. Remember, 12-point gap between the 24 and the 4, so the 4 has to finish at least like 3 spots ahead of him. As Donald Wilson has the lead in a race that this is probably the most important race to him, honestly, to try to get back in this championship fight. As he has gone all the way from 27th to 1st. He went from 27th to 1st in just over 5 laps. What an incredible run by that 33 car, showing how good he is on intermediates. And it looks like Reese Turner is out of the race, so yeah. Fastest lap is Martin Avery in that 35 car. Where is he? He's running just outside the top 10. Now Benjamin Harris holding that second spot, trying to reel in the 33. Revingston stuck on the outside lane now. As Carson Motorsport's going to try to screw the other chasers. There's Almond Turner going to try to help his teammate by forcing Revingston all the way up high. See if Revingston's teammate there in the 5, if Karen Abel is going to try to help him out maybe. See what happens. Could see some teammates helping each other or not. Reveler going to go to the inside to try to get closer back to his lead that he had before. And there goes Jack Sloan going to go to the inside of Damian Porter to get around him for what I believe that is to 10th position. As Revingston's falling way back. Yeah, Nigel's struggling heavily right there. He's running 22nd right now. Really needs to move up. And there goes Jack Sloan going to get around Revingston as well, and Derek Stables in the 20. And here comes Benjamin Harris going to try to look at the inside of Donald Wilson. James Connolly going to enter the mix here. Running in 3rd. Remember, this chase has been actually very interesting. Whoa, what is this? 3 wide, potentially Harris trying to use like a side draft on the 33. Anyway, yeah, of all the races that we've had, Michael Young, I'm pretty sure, is the only non-chaser to win. I'm pretty sure. And he has 2 wins. 4 wide, Connolly! Oh my gosh, Harrison Wilson almost got together there. Logan Reveler did a very risky pass. And there's still 4 wide down the backstretch. Karen Abel, Benjamin Harris, Donald Wilson, Jack Sloan. Uh-oh. Making contact. Oh, I saw them bump each other. They're going to somehow keep it straight and not die as Logan Reveler finds himself back in the lead. Wow. That's crazy. Some other guys come up into this pack as well. Jack Sloan moving his way into the top 5. Going to try to get into the top 3 by getting around James Connolly. Here comes Michael Young. Definitely the biggest non-chaser to spoil the party for those chase drivers after narrowly missing the chase by just 13 points to Damian Porter. He has 4 wins this season, and yeah, if this was regular season, he'd be in the top 5 in points, but that's not where he is now. He's sitting 11th. Jack Sloan takes 2nd place as he's now got his eyes set on taking the lead from Logan Reveler in front of him. Wilson has gotten back to the inside. We got these 3 chasers struggling back here. We got Sonny McPallis in the 95, Peter Samuel in the 25. Those guys had really good regular seasons until they just fell off. And Nigel Carson struggling right now outside the top 25. And then you got these guys that got screwed after the Reese Turner spin. They can't really catch up. That's Maximus Abel in the 8, the Sun GMC in the 2, Max Stevens in the 84, Win Hall in the 9, 13 of Oliver Erickson, and the 14 of Tom Abel. Kyle Revingston going to move his way back up inside the top 5. Getting around Edwin Luck here in that 65. Fastest lap of the race is still Martin Avery in that 35 car. And look at Michael Young going to try to get to the inside of Sloan. Oh, Reveler got a little loose there in the corner. Here comes Sloan, going to go to the inside. Side drafting, 3 wide for the lead as Michael Young goes to the bottom. Can Reveler get clear them? No. Here goes 3 wide. Almond Turner coming in the mix in the 36 car. Gonna push Michael Young as that's gonna force Reveler all the way to the high side and have to get back in line. Edwin Luck and Kyle Revingston, the others, coming up fast as Michael Young leads now on lap 14. Reveler gonna get to the inside of the 4. Kyle Revingston gonna send it in deep on Reveler. What a deep send by the 3 car as he's gonna force his way up into position number 3 to try to get back his lead that he held for a brief while. What a competitive race this has been so far. Comes Almond Turner looking to the inside of Michael Young. This race was decided on a last lap pass when Carl Benson got around Michael Ogson in the final turn to take the win. Young holds the lead, but Reveler's got the run on the bottom. James Connolly gonna make it 3 wide. Gonna send it in deep. So is the 11, Edwin Luck, going to the inside. Tried to block Donald Wilson in the 33 there, but almost got himself turned while doing that, and the pack has compressed. Reveler definitely being the dominant car, being out in front for majority of the time. As it looks like some of these guys spread out a little bit. I wonder how the pit strategy is going to go That's going to be interesting. We had some pretty nasty wrecks here last year, but right now, clean so far outside of that one spin we had early on in the race. Here comes James Connolly looking at the lead. On Revler, is he going to send it in deep? He does. Wilson and his teammate Almond Turner going to try to keep it up there. 36 usually getting out of the finally getting out of the shadow of his teammate Nigel Carson, who's been struggling to even get inside the top 20, top 25 for that matter. He's just been running 24th or something, just chilling back there, coming off his first win at Atlanta and pulling into within a race of the points lead, but he does not have the car today, it looks like. Just hasn't been running that well. And Devin Smith now moving inside the top 5 almost. Is Revler going to go back for the lead? On James Connolly. Where Jack Sloan got shuffled all the way to the back. Look how far he got. Benjamin Harris, he had the lead for a good while, and he just hasn't been able to get back up there. He's been running outside the top 15, but he could come back at any given moment. Oh, what a send. Oh, Michael Young got loose there. That slowed up the high lane. Jack Sloan and Benjamin Harris losing ground fast, and Sonny McPowell's entering the chat room. Over 2 races out of the lead. Actually, pretty. I think almost 3 races out of the lead, honestly. Look at Porter making it 3 wide. The points leader gonna shove his way up inside the top 10. Connolly and Revler swapping the lead right now. Coming to 20 laps to go. Whoa. That middle lane really does not know how to like continue on. To not wreck or whatever. They just keep like wiggling and checking up in the middle of the corner. Alright, Jack's gotten to the inside. He's back inside the top 10. Gonna try to catch up to Porter. He's right there. Sends it in on the 7 of James Carey there. Now he's got his eyes set on that 24 car. Gonna try to pass him, at least try to get some points. Pretty sure both of them. Actually, I think the 24 hasn't even led a lap yet, so this could be. Sloan already has some bonus points that he needs. Oh, look at him trying to send on that 36. Tried to get all the way to the bottom there. Look at these guys trying to actually get back in this fight. What is that? Alright, this is, I think, the highest Nigel Carson has been so far today. He's running in 17th. Benjamin Harris trying to get back up there. And it looks like Sloan has gone around Porter to take what is 6th place. Wilson gets it back around Edwin Luck to take 3rd as those top 2, man. Logan Revler and James Connolly showing that they could be the class of the field, but we still have the pit cycles, and pit cycles played a huge role in the last race at Atlanta. Nigel Carson and a few other guys stayed out extremely long. Points leader Damian Porter got involved in a wreck with Edgar Minsky, and those top 4 duked it out for the win. And Nigel Carson ended up getting the dub with Benjamin Harris actually getting in 2nd. And look at Nigel now passing cars. Oh, they made contact. Peter Senton, JC Calloway is going to knock Calloway way above the groove. And he lost about 4 spots in that one corner and could lose more. Starting to spread out once again. As James Connolly has taken the lead. Revler finally getting shuffled a little bit. As lap 22 begins of 38. Yeah, look at that. The 3 of the top 4 in points inside the top 10. Harris is trying to get back inside the top 15 after having a good car. Leon send it. He sent it on Peter Sense there. Almond Turner clears his teammate there. Jack Sloan and Damian Porter. Look at this tremendous fight. Oh, Revler making contact with Wilson. They're still making contact. Oh, Edwin Luck is pitting. Edwin Luck comes into pit road as well as a couple other guys. Darren Hillis Jr., Chasers, Bill Quinn, Benjamin Harris, Peter Samuel, and then you got Edgar Minsky and a few of those guys in the back coming into pit. So the pit cycle has begun. Let's see who has the best strategy. This intense battle between those top 4 in points is incredible. James Connolly running away. Donald Wilson going to try to get to the inside, trying to get as high up in the order as they can before pitting. Oh, I think Wilson's coming in now. Yeah, we got a big, good amount of guys coming in. Connolly comes in. Porter gonna stay out to lead a lap. That's gonna be huge bonus points for Damian Porter. McPallis goes with him, and I think they're the only two that stay out. Damian Porter, Sonny McPallis, and I guess Maximus Abel stays out as well. Okay, I would have just pit at that point, dude. And this is gonna be big. All right, let's see what happens here. We got some cars coming in early on. Jack Sloan and James Connolly, the big ones here. See who comes out first. And let's see if those guys in the undercut that did the super undercut, let's see if they get around him. I think they're going for 4 tires. Connolly's already out. There goes Jack Sloan. Great stop by the 4. Speaking of great stops, proving AFR doesn't have awful pit stops is Kyle Revingston. And there goes those guys in the undercut. They're coming fast. Car number 65, Edwin Luck, is going to get around them all. I think he got it. Peter Samuel, look at this send by the 25. Going to try to get around them all at least. He's going to get around Revingston. Can he get around Jack Sloan? The ShopRite race came down to pit cycles as well. James Connolly having it all. Of course, Porter has the lead technically. I don't think this overcut was the best strategy. There goes Lowe. They're coming. Those 3 have come out already. Let's see if they can stay in front. Porter needed those bonus points, and he got them. McPallis with him. But I think those guys are going to get around James Connolly. Look at Peter Samuel, bro. What the heck? Sending it. And they're going to get around Porter now. As James Connolly has the lead. And now they're all stretched out. Oh, this pack is not stretched out at all. And Benjamin Harris got shuffled all the way to the back here. Not good at all. Logan Revler, awful pit stop. Back outside the top 30. And Almond Turner as well, running 35th. And Peter Samuel has had an awful chase, but he's going to take the lead with just over 10 laps to go. But they're going to get real, trust me. Porter's still trying to get back up to speed. Not going to help. Devin Smith going to get to the bottom and pass him to slow him down even more. Not looking good for the 24 right now. All right, they're going to reel them back in. Peter Samuel coming back. Let's see, he's got to win early on. He got to win early on at Phoenix and challenged for the regular season point lead for a really good portion. And then he just died in the chase. Him and McPallis just completely fell off a cliff after doing really good in the regular season. And now Samuel wants to try to redeem himself as James Connolly goes through his inside. Edwin Luck behind him. Remember, Edwin Luck not too long ago had to miss a race due to injuries he suffered in a horrible wreck at Toronto just a few races ago. That was race 2 of the chase. And he's been running really well ever since then, so he's still looking for his first career victory. And what is around, like maybe start 45, I think? 45? Jack Sloan and Revingston staying in this conversation. Donald Wilson back in 8th. Porter's battling just outside the top 10. So I think at this thing right now, let's see here. I think Jack Sloan would have the points lead by about 6 or 9. Like under 10 points, he has the points lead right now. Because they both have the 5-point bonus. There's no way they've led the most laps, so it's between that right now. Revingston trying to get there. He's going to get around Luck. Here comes Sloan looking for the lead. Looking for win number 6 on the season. Nearly got it at Phoenix just a few races ago, but Michael Young barely beat him out in the end. He got 2 races in the chase, and he has 3 in the regular season. So definitely the winningest driver of the year after having a weird, inconsistent, awful 2004 season, which he got a win, but he finished lowest of all the drivers with a win, being 27th out of 30th in the championship. But he's redeeming himself, that's for sure. Samuel gets back the lead, so the 4 isn't even going to lead the lap. And Revingston's back up here, man. And Benjamin Harris, yeah, he's closing a little bit. He's just running inside the top 15. That's not going to be good enough. And these guys probably, I think they're going to have enough to make it the rest of the way. So it's going to probably come down to these guys. Wilson could definitely come back in this fight. If he and Devin Smith can work together, they definitely could catch back up. And I don't think anyone wants the 33 to come back. So the 4 and the 3 car definitely being the best chasers right now after the pit cycle. And the 25, of course. But, like, you know, challenging for the points lead. Because the 25 is like 300 back. 330 something. Yeah, Nigel Carson not looking too hot right now, running outside the top 30. Where's Revler gone up to? Is Revler still 32nd? Yeah. I don't know what happened to the 11 car, man. He had such a good run. But yep, there's Wilson and Devin Smith. 2 more chasers added to the field. Added to the potential winners. This looks like 10th place and 11th right now, still battling it out. Porter and Minsky. And how far are they? Yeah, they're over a second and a half behind the pack. Peter Samuel holding the lead. How many chasers are in this pack? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chasers in this top 9. Wow. We have 6 chasers in the top 10. 6 of them. Because Porter's just running outside of it. Him and Harris, at least. And then you have, Nigel Carson running in 28th. And McPallis running 35th. Wait, what happened to McPallis? Oh, McPallis coming in for an unscheduled stop late in the race. That looked unscheduled because he didn't overcut, so it makes no sense for him to come in on strategy. So, unscheduled pit stop for Sonny McPallis. Falls all the way back to 35th. Bill Quinn and Donna Wilson going to try to get to the inside of Samuel. Revingston, look at all these chasers right here. The top 6. All the 6 chasers in the top 10 now battling for the lead. Peter Samuel's been able to maintain that comfortable gap. Like that comfortable, 2-3 car length gap on second place. So let's see if we can hold it. Oh, Luck gonna make it 3 wide. Oh, Luck didn't even get there. How far are they now? No, they're not gaining any time. Yeah, look at that. They're not gaining any time. If anything, they're getting reeled by Harris and those guys. That could be huge if Benjamin Harris could catch up to the 24. That could be big. So we got to watch out for that. As they're 3 wide for 5th, and Jack Sloan is 3 wide for 7th. And Sloan's got shuffled all the way back to 9th. But that could be good. He just immediately gets around Darren Hillis Jr. This could be perfect timing now. Now he can come through the field, but the top 5 starting to run away as Donald Wilson has finally taken the lead. Devin Smith moving up to 2nd, looking for his first career win. He was trying. Well, I don't want to say he was. He's trying to get Top Racing their 2nd consecutive championship in the series. Right now, chances looking pretty bleak, but looking for his first career win. That's always a nice feeling as Donald Wilson gets out to a comfortable 3-10 lead with just 3 laps to go. Jack Sloan might have run out of time. Yeah, look at that. He got shuffled too late in the going as top 5 just completely separated themselves from the 65. Now, Revingston really wants to gain some last-ditch points here on the 4 car, but he's getting shuffled on the outside. All right, Devin Smith looking for his first win, the most forgotten guy in the chase field because he barely gets top 10s. He made the chase with 3 top 10s and right now has 5 total. Could he get his first career win and steal it from Donald Wilson, who's trying to get back in the fight after his penalty to get within a race with just a few races to go? And as I said in the beginning of the video, this is his last chance to really come out and put on a dominant show because there's no more intermediates, it's more craziness after this. Talladega and Bristol, the final 2 races of the season. Coming to the final lap, it's Donald Wilson versus Devin Smith. Top 5 are all chasers, make that top 6. Nope, never mind. Keep it as top 5. Coming to the white flag. Donald Wilson holding the lead. Devin Smith trying to get to the bottom, but doesn't get the run. 1 lap to go for Donald Wilson. Devin Smith getting shuffled back. Peter Samuel back up to 2nd. Bill Quinn sending in deep. Slides up a little bit. It looks like it's just going to be between the 33 and 25. Wilson needs this win. Samuel wants to be a spoiler in the chase despite being a chase driver. Wilson trying to block him. Samuel bumping him as they comes off turns 3 and 4 is not going to be enough. Donald Wilson gets a much needed first win in the chase and third of the season as it comes at California Speedway. Wow. From the 27th spot, Donald Wilson gets it done. This is going to be big for the points. Wilson gets first, Revingston 4th, Sloan 7th, Porter 10th, Harris 12th. That's going to be big in the points. And Nigel, I'm pretty sure is dead, gets 31st. Not a horrible run after his win. Horrible run. And Donald Wilson gets it done. Much needed win. Let's see the points. The stats for the race here. 0 cautions. 14 lead changes over 8 different leaders. Actually, let's just check out the results right here. Never mind. So the results of the race. Oh, Samuel led. Oh, Revler has the most laps led. Oh, dang. Logan Revler 10 laps led to Samuel's 9 and Wilson's 8. Wow. Those are the rest of the results, and you'll see the points in just a moment. All right, guys, here are the championship points standings after this. The regular season standings right now are this. Yeah. This is the regular season points right now. I don't really know what to say. It's a regular season points. James Connolly did move up a bunch, so good for him. Whew, I don't really know what else to say. Reese Turner fell down to 30th. I mean, look at his stat lines. Donald Wilson's the only one with a 10 average finish, 10.1. Most polls right now is Jack Sloan with 5. Average starting spot best one is 7.62 by Sloan. Oh. All right. Anyway, here are your chase standings. This is what everyone's looking for. This race is super crucial, closes up the points more. Damian Porter has a 5-point lead entering Talladega. And if you guys don't remember this, last Talladega race was a cutoff race in the chase, and Damian Porter had a few points on the final spot. He had a few points in the final spot, wrecked out, finished like 20th, and only made it by 13 points. We're going to that track again. This track, this is it. Talladega is going to determine whether your season will battle for the championship or you'll die and completely find yourself depressed. Damian Porter has a 5-point lead over Jack Sloan. Kyle Revingston moves up to just 22 out of the lead. Leapfrogging Benjamin Harris, finishing 12th, puts him 31 out of the lead. Donald Wilson puts himself within a race. He's 115 back. If he didn't have that penalty, he'd be right there with them. But hey, you can't change the past. He's 115 back. So he's the furthest one within a race. So if he can put on a show at Talladega, he could definitely come in battle for this championship. Nigel Carson falls with outside the 130 mark. He's 173 back. Still in contention for the championship, but pretty dead. Bill Quinn, 218 back. I think he's also within striking distance, but it's also too hard. And I'm pretty sure everyone else is dead because 260 is 2 races out. So Devin Smith, Peter Samuel, Sonny McPallis officially out of the championship fight. Even though Smith and Samuel had really good runs, so kudos to them. McPallis died with that problem in pit road, and yeah, he's pretty dead as you can tell, 426 points out. But anyway, I hope you guys like that video. Please like, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.